So in this video, we're going to do a technique that you're actually going to use again in Calculus 2. So we're asked to write the sine of tangent inverse of u as an algebraic expression containing u. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remember that inverse trig tells me angles. So I'm going to let theta be the tangent inverse of u. Okay? So that's an angle. So really, I want to find the sine of theta. So that looks a little bit prettier now instead of that big old nasty thing there. Okay? So how do we do this? I'm going to use tangent on both sides. So tangent theta equals tangent tan inverse u, which is equal to u. Okay? This is true whenever theta is restricted between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2, and u is any real number from negative infinity to positive infinity. Okay? Now, if this happens to be the case, we know secant theta is greater than 0. Because if you're restricted from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2 for your theta, then that means you're in quad 1 or quad 4. Well, the cosine, the x value is positive for both of those quadrants there. The x value is only negative in Q2 and Q3. All right, so if that popped up at some point in your work, then you would know that the secant of theta is positive. Now what we're going to do, we're going to kind of wrap around this, okay? So I want to take this information I have right here, tangent of theta is equal to u. U is like u over 1, okay? So I want to draw a triangle from this information here. So my theta, I pick a side, all right? Remember, tangent, tripping on acid, right? Some old hippie caught another hippie tripping on acid. This is opposite over adjacent, okay? So the opposite is u, the adjacent is 1. Now I need to use trigonometry, Pythagorean theorem, to get my hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So that's my c. To get this by itself, I take the square root. And so I have 1 plus u squared square rooted for my c. So this is square root 1 plus u squared. Okay. So now what am I trying to find? I want to find the sine of theta. Sine of theta is opposite divided by hypotenuse. So sine theta is the opposite divided by the hypotenuse, which is equal to u divided by the square root of 1 plus u squared. Okay? And that's all there is to it. All right? So that right there is the algebraic expression containing u. Okay?